I just love it when I see my trade go exactly the way I thought it would. This is what makes trading so much fun. We're offering one-on-one coaching sessions that will help you get more than accelerated on your journey of day trading. This is an actual skill that even a child can learn. You see, once under your belt, this becomes a life-changing money-making skill that will never go away. So as you watch the following video, think about being able to change your family's life by putting in the effort to learn something new. In today's day and age, everything is at your fingertips, and that means it's also all in your hands what you want to be. The only question is, how bad do you want it? Enjoy the rest of the video. What is up, my good people? Welcome back to another video. We are on NQ looking at the 15-minute chart, but it kind of looks like we're consolidating back and forth. We have a high of range, low of range, chilling out a little bit here, come back to the low, and then we take out some highs and then take out some lows over here. So I'm kind of watching here, in a little bit to see if price may continue to go to the buy side, or if we come back down here and take some of these lows to ultimately go back to the buy side. So we're just watching for that, and we'll see as price does its thing. We'll watch price action to analyze it and really make sure if we want to get in or not. So we're going to look at the 5-minute time frame. So on the 5-minute time frame, this is currently what price looks like. Price has come down here, made some foundation, found some footing down here, and then took off to some buy side here. So we might watch to see if price comes down, to what extent it comes down. This might be where it comes down to, honestly, and then it might continue to push to the buy side. The other scenario that we could see happening is if price goes up here, maybe takes out some highs and then continues to the downside to take out these lows here and then up to the buy side. So we're going to watch for those two things to happen and see if it makes sense for an entry. So with that, we'll let you guys know and keep you guys updated. Okay, just an update here. As we can see, price has actually continued to the buy side, which is great, but not a lot of fun for us as a trader. We're actually hoping to see a little bit of a pullback, maybe a little bit of a retracement, maybe to this area of this last candlestick. If we could come back down here, I would look to try and get into an entry over here to ultimately take it to the other side of this range. But we're going to be patient and watch for that, and just get into entries that make sense instead of just trying to hop in with the trend. So we'll just watch for that and we'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so we got in on an entry right here. We're putting our stops on this previous candlestick's low. Hopefully we continue to respect this fair value gap area right here, and that's basically the idea of why we got in at this area. Price basically pulled back. We had a good retracement to this level, and then as you can see, we're taking off. So we're just going to watch to see how this plays out, and continue to manage this trade. We're definitely liking the price action here. As we watch price do its thing, it's looking pretty stable for right now. So we're just going to continue to watch this thing, see if we can grab a nice little chunk from this movement and make some of those profits here. I would love to add onto this position, so we'll watch for that. I don't know if I'll get an opportunity to. Price is just sending forward and just going higher right now, but maybe we might. We are starting to see a little bit of stagnancy up here, but okay. And as I'm saying that, we're creating new highs, so hey, we'll just continue to watch here. Ooh, we do like that. That is nice to see. Always just want to see more of that action, some more strong pushing to the buy side up there. We just really want to see more highs being made, and higher lows being made as well. And so far that's what we're getting. We're pretty happy with our entry so far. That's pretty, this has been pretty great. 436 and now we're at 463, so we're already looking at a 30-point move. So let's just continue to watch here. We might have to deal with a little bit of pullbacks, obviously. Price never just fully sends up north like this all the time in one go. Kind of slightly looks like we're creating some quick lower lows. We'll see what happens as we get to this previous candlestick's high. Hopefully we can find some, footing right there. This candlestick is about to close out, so yeah, we're dealing with some more drawdown here. Price, the other thing that we can see for the bearish argument here is that price just tipped into this fair value gap right here, and as it's doing that, it might be creating some resistance with that fair value gap that we just approached. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. I would like to see this next candlestick open up and kind of maybe do a slight pullback and then send back to create higher highs. That's what I would be looking for in keeping this trade open. I do want to see this high that we just made. I want to see this get taken because this was kind of like a fizzling out high. If we fizzle out right here and we don't come back here shortly, I might take this off just because I don't feel like dealing with the drawdown again as we come back into some spots right here, because I could see us coming back to this three candlesticks ago, this low and this fair value gap right here. Let me draw that out for you guys. I could see us kind of coming back here, possibly. I would not like that if we did. What I would love to have seen is, and I don't think we're going to get it, is that we created a fair value gap, a nice little fair value gap right here. But it looks like we're retracing, we're retracing here in this next candlestick. So it doesn't look like we're going to get that fair value gap. But if we did, that would have been a nice little, footing that we created for price action, so that I would probably be able to start moving my stop up a little bit higher. But since we didn't get that, yeah, my stop will stay where it's at right now. So we just dealt with a lot of drawdown, not a lot, but we just dealt with a significant amount of it. I watched to see how price reacted here. It came down to this level, and now we're retracing back and coming towards the last 20 seconds or so of this candlestick, this 5-minute candlestick. So I would love to see a closure, at least like even somewhere around where it's at right now, or higher. Of course, that would be that would be amazing. But yeah, that's kind of just what we're dealing with right now. We're kind of at the lows of the last candlestick's closure, and that's okay too. I would still love to get a closing around here, and it looks like we're getting that. Okay, and I want to continue to see higher. I want us to go higher, take out some other highs here. My fear is that we're definitely coming back to this fair value gap down over here at these 427 lows, and I don't really feel like weathering that storm right now. So I'm just watching this so far. It would be nice, right, to let it come back down here and then re-enter, but I rather lock in some profits, to be honest with you, before that happens. So I'm just watching still, seeing how some lows are being respected, and if we're disrespecting too much, I'm probably just gonna exit and maybe try and re-enter. Okay, I close that trade out. We're out of our macro minutes as well, and it looks like we're retracing for a good amount of the move, so we're just gonna wait to see that retracement. Hopefully we come back to the extent we're thinking that we'll come back to, because I'd love to re-enter down there, and if we don't, then we don't, we miss it. But that's okay. The market presents opportunities all the time, and we'll just get in on another opportunity when it presents itself. So that's basically how that trade went. We still like that. We're still profitable on that trade, and yeah, I got about 30 points or so on that trade. So we're happy with that. We'll watch to see though as we go on here if we can get back into a trade.